Are you the students from PS 51? Oh, well, I am Antonio Vivaldi, the great composer from the 18th century.
Classical Music for Kids is the education outreach program of the American Classical Orchestra. We reach as many as 25 schools each year, bringing the program to as many elementary school children as possible.
May Miller and Matt Miller were subscribers to the Fairfield Orchestra, longtime friends of Peter Burnham, who was on the board.
One day, May asked me to lunch to float an idea that she had.
I mentioned that when my kids were growing up, Matt and I enjoyed taking them to the little orchestra concerts at Lincoln Center.
She said, "Do you think we could replicate something like that for the children here in Fairfield County?" And I said, "Well, let's go for it. Just tell me what you need me to do."
Next thing you know, we're visiting 11 elementary schools with Tom on the harpsichord.
Most of the programs have been based around the great composers. Mozart, the Magic Flute, a Beethoven program, a program on Vivaldi, Handel.
We introduce the pleasures and joys of classical music to children. Tom is a very charismatic speaker. He loves performing for the children, and it really shines through.
Over these 19 seasons, we've performed for over 300,000 children in the tri-state area. And this year there are over 50 shows. Horacio Franco is a Mexican recorder virtuoso who's equally charismatic with children and adults.
Horacio has done 3 school tours with us, and this year he's back for a 4th.
The recorder is usually the first instrument that is introduced in a primary school.
When Horacio comes in, all the kids want to go home and practice.
In public schools, in private schools, every time we've presented the Magic Recorder, it's been a big hit. The teachers always say, "Sign me up." Music is the universal language that binds us all together.
Magnifico! Magnifico! Yes!
If those children go home and their parents ask them what they did in school today, and they said they heard Vivaldi's music, that's beautiful, Then we've done our job.
Bravo.